Hello, so I recently returned from university, very tired, but I have a lot of really great records waiting for me at home because I was a very proud winner of a wonderful competition by Rega, the turntable manufacturer, and Diverse Vinyl, which is a great record shop in Newport. I've been to once before I knew I'd won all of these, and I definitely will be going again now. But yeah, really great records. I was really quite excited to win it. So it was just the competition was a one on Instagram and Twitter where you just had to say a name of your favourite album. Excuse me, and just follow them like any sort of standard competition, really. So I just done it without thinking about it, and then I got a notification that I had won whilst I was studying for one of my exams. So it was quite exciting and quite a good surprise. I was really pleased. Really, 25 really good records. Really pleased to have now in my collection. And yeah, there's a lot of different variety. Let me show them to you, and we can talk about them. So I won't really go into any sort of order with them. We'll just go into it's supposed to be about five per decade apparently, but they're all pretty cool. This is a Tame Impala Currents, one I don't really know so well. I know it's quite a more sort of recent album. I know it has The Less I Know the Better on it, which is quite a big song. Yeah, I'm all pleased with that. Really nice cover, and yeah, one of those I reckon I'll probably quite enjoy once I get it on my turntable. This is a real cool one. This is Portishead and Dummy, an album which I bought on CD years ago when I was in sixth form, and I just used to go out at lunchtimes just buy all sorts of CDs, and this was quite a big CD album, isn't it? But I reckon that'll sound properly good on vinyl. Yeah, lots to enjoy on there, um, and yeah, one I've been turning to quite frequently. So I should enjoy this one quite a lot. Wait, just pick a few more up. Here we have Grace Jones, Night Clubbing. Of course, really great record. Probably her best, I'd say. Sly and Robbie, brilliant. Of course, Pull Up to the Bumper, which gets played on Six Music every 5 minutes, but fair enough because it is a brilliant song. Yeah, just a terrific band. I reckon a new copy of that is going to sound sensational. Nice heavy vinyl. So I'm really excited to get this one on because that is a proper sort of soundscape this creates. Next up we have the Right Stripes, which is really nice because I've been picking up the Right Stripes on CD for a couple of years now. Sort of the big ones, and then some of the Jack White stuff as well. Yeah, this is a really nice copy of White Blood Cells for 20th anniversary one. But yeah, I mean, I've been looking out to check out that Third Man Records in London and elsewhere. Um, and you know, the thing is with a lot of these records that I'm going to be very interested in maybe picking up some of the others now. Definitely with this, I think this is a really great record. But Elephant, some of the others, I might have to go and look out for them as well. But really pleased with this. Next up, we have Peter Gabriel's So, an album I've known quite a while. Of course, it has Sledgehammer on it. A few other Peter Gabriel classics. Yeah, he's on tour at the moment. He's got a new record coming out. Excited to see how that sounds. But yeah, again, one of those records that really shines on vinyl. So that'll be a really great one to play. What else we got here? Oh, they're all very heavy. The box was really heavy when I had to pick it up and open it. It's very well packaged, so thank you, Diverse. This one I'm over the moon with. This is, of course, David Bowie and Black Star, his last record, released in 2016. I've been really wanting this for a long time, of course, with a very special sort of die cut sleeve on it. The music's just brilliant, of course. One of his best ever albums. So I'm actually over the moon for this. This will probably be in the first five that I play. Big Bowie fan, and to get this, it's just fantastic. So I'm really pleased with this one. Thank you. Michael Kiwanuka. Apologies if I pronounce that name wrong. I am a big fan of his music, to be fair. I've got the two out of the, is it 3 or 4 albums? I think it's 3 of them. Big fan of this record. Really like the track I'll Get Along. I've had this on CD for quite a while. It's definitely that sort of area of new soul and modern soul that I'm quite into. And of course, he's taken a bit more sort of psychedelic rock, you know, directions in his newer records, which is also definitely very much up my street. So I'm gonna probably end up getting quite a few of his records. So thank you very much for that. Home Again, really nice record. And yeah, this is a bit of a classic, but I've never owned. This is Random Access Memories by Daft Punk, which is quite, again, I think quite a big vinyl album. It's supposed to sound pretty great on it. I'm really pleased with this. Yeah, I think it's about 10 years, isn't it? 10 years old this year. Yeah, I'm very excited to play this one. It's gonna very much reminiscent of Thriller on the back cover, I thought, but yeah, I think that's the sort of area it's going for. Really, really cool record. This, I mean, I was sort of the prime age for this album when it came out. I do remember Get Lucky all the time. That was on the radio a lot. But it's a great song, great sort of Nile Rodgers touches on this. So very pleased with this one, and I'm keen to get that all listened to because I've not heard the whole record actually. I don't think. Just try and grab a few more here. What else we got? Right. So firstly, we have Tears for Fears. Is it Sowing the Seeds of Love or The Seeds of Love? It is yeah, of course the title track is that's a sort of Beatles pastiche. But again, I'm very excited to listen to this one. I have Songs from the Big Chair, which is I found out a very cheap copy of that, for like a couple of quid. But this one is it's a very nice cover, of course. But one I am not yet not to check out really as much. So yeah, I'm excited to listen to that. That should be quite a good one. This one my brother's quite excited about. This is Soundgarden, of course. Really lovely record. Again, I've not heard this one so much. A lot of this stuff, my music taste is usually, well, it has been for a few years, more sort of 70s based. But I've been getting into later decades and so on. But this one is mainly stuff that I haven't really found on CD. So I have not found much Soundgarden on CD. So this has been quite cool to have. Yeah, I like of course Black Hole Sun, which is a big song in that one. So I'm sure I'll enjoy that one. But yeah, it's really cool to have that. Next up, we have two that I've been really quite excited about. And this is Lauryn Hill, Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. Yeah, really great hip hop record from the 90s. I've been getting into hip hop, but they're slightly underrepresented in my record collection. More sort of CD, but I suppose it's just the timings, and a lot of hip hop records are quite expensive. But I'm really pleased with this one. Yeah, this is definitely something I needed, and I'm over the moon with it. This is another one. I was very excited at the time over this because I'm a massive fan of this record. I used to play it all the time in uni first year, and this will probably be one of the first 5 I get on because it's just all-time classic. I'm really pleased with that one. But yeah, we've still got more to come. There is a lot of records in this pile. I'll just turn around and grab. So first up we have John Martin's Solidaire. My English teacher, he gave me a copy of this a few years ago when he gave me his record collection. It was very kind of him to. I just love this record. I didn't really know what it was, but somebody said, put that on, and yeah, I absolutely loved it. Of course, relationship with Nick Drake, that sort of influence there, and the first song is of course a tribute to him. Is it the first song? Yeah, it is. Solidaire. I'm absolutely over the moon with that one because one of my favourite records, and I bet that sounds absolutely terrific. Of course, we have the classic that is Dark Side of the Moon, which is of course 10 years old this year. Everybody's got to have a copy of this. Yeah, really great to have this with all the inserts as well, which are hard to find. Yeah, I'm just chuffed to bits. What more can you say? It's Dark Side of the Moon. Lovely new copy of that. Thank you very much. What else do we have? So we have Rage Against the Machine, which is a lovely record. In a Pink Toothbrush, the nightclub I go to, sometimes they're a big player of this of songs on this album. Killing in the Name, of course, a big one. Take the Power Back is probably my favourite song on this record. You can't go wrong with it. Thank you very much for that one. That'll be getting played. And this is Lamb Chop is a Woman, which is not one I'd heard of, but I'd heard some good reviews of it and good people reaching out saying you should play this. This is a great record. So I am quite excited to check this one out. So on a yellow vinyl, which is an interesting interesting addition to that. So thank you very much for that one. Quite excited for that. Let's go and grab some more. Oh, heavy. Right. So LCD sound system. Again, another one which I've never really checked out before. I'm probably holding this one more way round, even because it has a quite funky cover. But I am really pleased with this one. I know a few of the newer songs from hearing them on Six Music, but this record is new to me, and I reckon that should be up my street. So thank you very much for that. Very cool cover again. This one I do know. This one I've had on CD, and I've checked it out, and this is pretty much up my street. I'm very pleased with this. This is Songs from the Death of Queens of the Stone Age, one of the great 2000s rock records, in my opinion. Yeah, you can't go wrong with this one. Lots of course, no one knows there's a big one on there, but there's plenty to enjoy, plenty of riffage. So that is a cool one. What's this? So we have Kate Bush, of course, and The Kick Inside, which is her first record. Again, this is one I have a few Kate Bush records, but not this one. So this was a real cool one to have, and I think it was the first one I ever really properly listened to. Of course, it is the first Kate Bush record, but it's called Wuthering Heights, which is brilliant, and I've been writing about Wuthering Heights for my English degree, so it's quite suitable. And I bet this will sound absolutely terrific. It's mad to think of the music she was making at such a young age, really. And then we come to a few more. Gosh, they just keep on coming, don't they? This is I was over the moon with this one, because this has been on the top of my want list for forever. This is Marvin Gaye's What's Going On. Of course, I've wanted this record for a very long time, so it's terrific to have it. I was very surprised to find out it was like a 50th anniversary 2-disc release. I'll definitely be checking out that sort of bonus disc of outtakes. It's a very nice addition. They've been very generous, and for prizes, it is a real pleasure to have these. Thank you so much. I'm over the moon with that one in particular, as well as this one. Of course, Depeche Mode. I've got a brand new record out this week. What a week that I'm filming this. Maybe not the week that you're viewing this. But of course, this is Violator. It's his sort of common consensus. Oh, it's the best one. Of course, it's got Personal Jesus and Enjoy the Silence and all that great stuff on it. But I'm really chuffed to bits with this one. I think I saw this on CD years ago, and I didn't buy it, and I always regretted it. I've never owned a copy, so I'm really pleased to have one now. Really souped up vinyl edition. So thank you very much for that. Slowly but surely getting to the last few, don't worry. So we come, of course, Fleetwood Mac's Rumours, another classic everyone has to have, in my opinion. I'm very excited to get this on. Of course, I've listened to it hundreds of times. It is never gonna go out of favour, this record, is it? It's gonna be popular. Long after I've gone, it's just an alchemy of great musicians at a great time, great producers, just a lightning in a bottle record, if there ever was one. So, of course, that is going to get many plays. I'll be wearing that one out. This is Weezer again, a record that I knew in sixth form. I've just been hammering it through ever since. I think Pinkerton's a great one as well. So I'm going to have to look out for that one now. It really plays this blue album, or just Weezer. Lots of different names to it. Yeah, I mean, every song on this is great. So I'm chuffed to bits of that. That one will be one of the first 5 I'll play as well, I reckon. So it's a very cool one. Next up we have London Grammar. Again, one I've not really played so much. I don't really know this one, but I reckon that'll be up my street. It's pretty cool. And what else do we have here? Well, we have Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift and Lover, which I've not played before. And yeah, my girlfriend said this should be a pretty good one. So I'm quite keen to listen to this one. It's got me on it, the guy from Panic at the Disco. That's what they call it, isn't it? Yeah, Panic. Yeah. So that should be a pretty good one. I don't really own any Taylor Swift, so if I like this one, maybe I'll go down some other sort of Taylor Swift areas, because I know she done some sort of folk inspired records, didn't she? Sort of folk pop, hopefully maybe a little bit folk rock, because I might quite enjoy those. Well, that comes to the end of this video. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you, of course, very much to Rega and their wonderful Diverse Vinyl for gifting me all these amazing records in this competition, which was, again, quite a surprise. I'm really pleased with them. It's been a great sort of thing to come home to after lots of weeks of essays and being very shattered at university. So yeah, thank you very much for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, maybe leave a comment on if you'd like to see some videos of records I've been picking up from record fairs, and just in general, just like collection updates. And yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you later. Goodbye. Thank you.